Hey everybody, it's Robot here from Vespa Motorsport and ScooterWest.com here in San Diego, California. Help support our channel, shop on our web store, ScooterWest.com. So today I'm going to go over a whole new set of Faco accessories for the new Vespa GTS. And if you have an older GTS, you're not left behind because many of these accessories fit the older GTS and even the GT200. Faco is an accessories manufacturer out of Italy. All their accessories are made in Italy. I like them quite a bit. They have quite a wide range of accessories that fit the whole Vespa and Piaggio range at a price point that's less costly than the original Vespa accessories, but equal in quality in many cases. So we'll start from the front and move to the back. I'll talk about all these accessories and give you the part numbers. And the following videos after this one will be the installation videos on installation of any of these accessories. They're all easy to install accessories, just with basic tools, nothing special. Just if you have a little bit of mechanical skills, turn a screwdriver, you could probably handle installation of these accessories at home. So first of all, we have this new Faco Flyscreen. The reason you call it Flyscreen is it kind of kicks the flies up and over your head, but you don't look through it like a windscreen. So I like the style windscreen. They look good on the Vespa GTS, plus practicality, it kicks the wind kind of just a little bit over your head and keeps a lot of the pressure off your chest on those long rides and keeps the bugs out of your teeth as well. So it comes in both clear and smoked. The part number for the clear one is GTS30F. You can just search ScooterWest.com for this part number. Comes with chrome hardware to install. And the fitment for this scooter is the Vespa GT200 all the way back from 2003 up to the most modern Vespa GTS300 Super Sport HPE. It will fit all the models. The only exception is the Vespa GTV 250 and 300. That has a completely different handlebar arrangement. It will not fit that scooter. And moving on to the smoked version, part number GTS30F-SM. It's got a very dark smoke finish, which is very good for a fly screen. You don't really want to look through it. Almost looks nearly black. It's a lot darker than the original Piaggio smoke fly screen. Works very good with the Super Sports and the sport versions of the GTS. So the color schemes are more aggressive. Having a black windscreen or fly screen always will sharpen up the looks on your sporty Vespa, as much as a clear one helps out with a touring Vespa. The next accessory that we have here is a front folding rack. It's patterned after the original Piaggio one. Could serve both as a practical purpose. You can put about 10 pounds of weight safely on it. You put like a blanket, 6-pack, whatever you want in the front. I don't know, 24-pack maybe even. We do sell a clamp that holds down the rack if you want it fixed down. You can also accomplish that with a bungee cord, a zip tie, many other ways, but in the resting position, it just retracts back to the front thing. It's a very classic style accessory. Old Vespas, it's always been very popular to have a front rack. Part number on this front rack that only fits the Vespa GTS HPE 2020. It will fit the GTV, you know, the Sejorni, any of those, the Super Sport. As long as it's a 2020 and newer, it has the restyled front end. The part number is GTS13F-HPE. If you just search GTS13F, you'll find the older version that fits 2019 and prior models, and we still have those available. They mount a little different. You can look at my prior videos on installation of those older style racks. But this one's specific to the 2020 model. So from Faco, there's a new folding rear rack. You could replace the standard grab rail that's found on pretty much any of the GTSs. The Super Sport, the Super, all those just have a regular grab rail, but you can upgrade to a folding rack that also serves as a practical functioning rack to strap down a bag. You could fix it down in a permanent position if you want to put a hard or soft bag on the back, which we will cover soon on installation videos. This one is specific for the HPE, but it can be used on the older models, you know, all the way back to the 2006 GTS250 to this current 2020 model. The thing that's unique about this folding rack versus the other GTS24F folding rack is it accommodates the plastic cover for the center. So this is an HPE specific part, and it screws right in place and kind of finishes off the rear rack. Unlike the original Piaggio rack, they don't even include that on the, it's just the ugly fasteners back there. So part number for this rear folding rack is GTS24F-HPE, the newer version of the rear folding rack from Faco. Moving on to a more traditional flat rack that's also less costly. And in addition to the flat rack, it has 2 extra grab handles on both the left and right side, which adds for a different look, along with an extra point to either mount stuff to or grab the scooter and maneuver the scooter. Keep in mind, this rack will not work with the Vespa original top case, even though it looks very similar to the GTS29PA flat rack, which is the flat rack you use if you're using a color matched top case. This rack is ideal if you want to put a soft bag or an aftermarket GTV or SHAD top case. Gives you the surface where you can just bolt a top case mounting plate or a surface to put a soft bag onto. Alternatively, you could put whatever you want on there. Backpack, put some bungee cords that you have, put it on there. But one of the handiest features a lot of people tend to forget is the rack is a good spot to move it. Again, just like the folding rack, it's specific for the HPE, but will fit the 2006 and later GTSs and GTVs. It just now accommodates the newer style finishing cap for the rear fasteners from the HPE 2020. Part number on this is GTS29F for this flat rack that has the grab handles in chrome finish. So if you're looking for the style of crash bars, along with a little bit of extra added protection of the bodywork of the scooters, for the new Vespa GTS HPE, they've restyled part of the rear end of the scooter, so the older crash bars typically don't work, with the exception of the original Piaggio ones, which are GTS12PA. Part number for these crash bars that are specific for the 2020 model is GTS12F-HPE. They include all the mounting brackets that work perfect with this newer style bodywork that they use on the newer GTS. They come in chrome finish, fairly straightforward to mount up, and you can add protection. One thing to keep in mind with those is they're not compatible with the reflectors that are found on the US market Vespas. So we would recommend installation of a reflector plug to plug the holes. This is called part number RPLUGS. And we also have those available in color matched colors to match the bodywork of the scooter. So if you have a rear rack, you may want to put a top bag of some sort. Maybe not necessarily a hard bag like you typically picture on the back of a rack. The nice thing about the soft luggage is it's easy to remove. You can carry it with you. It doesn't look like you're carrying airport luggage with you if you're taking it along with you. And we have 2 new options for you. One from SHAD that's kind of got the classic leather look, but this is made out of a vinyl material, so no animals are harmed in the manufacture of this top case. Part number is SR28 for this bag, and I like it quite a bit. The functionality is very good, the quality is good, how it mounts to the rack is very good. You see I've fixed this Faco folding rack down, and it works pretty easy. It's got these nice hooks, these aluminum hooks with straps that you just tighten down in four positions, 2 in the front, 2 in the rear, and it's very, very secure. Short of somebody cutting it off, but I don't know. No one ever messes with my scooter. You know, if you're worried about security, maybe a hard case might be better for you. But it does come off pretty quick with these hasps Also uses the same aluminum hasp for the bag flap. So it opens up, it's got a nice carry handle on it. The volume's really good, 28 liters. You can fit a full face helmet in here. In addition to that, it does have some security. There is a TSA style lock that will lock the contents, just kind of keep grubby hands out. It's got a couple pockets in here. It's got a dust bag. Again, a strap to hold some whatever you want in here, you know, down. In addition to that, there's a rain cover, which is a handy thing. So if you're riding through a rainstorm and don't want the contents or the bag getting wet, you could put this bag over the top. It's like kind of a thin ballistic nylon cover for it, and also a strap that will hook to these pair of hasps on the side. So if you want to take it along with you. So pretty neat bag, kind of definitely going for the classic look. Real easy to close it up, close the flap, cinch it up, and you have a nice solid bag for your classic touring Vespa. If you're looking for a sportier bag that has even more versatility, Faco's come out with a new solution for you. Part number on this is THUNDERBAG. It just says Thunder on it. I'm not sure why they called it Thunder, but kind of like the name, so I just named the part number THUNDERBAG. What's very, very cool about this this bag is it has a quick release top case plate. And I'll show you how that works. It works much like the hard top cases. They have a mounting plate. It also includes all the hardware to mount it to your rack of any sort. So you'd mount this in place, that's left behind, and just like a normal top case of you know, plastic hard top case or the painted one, it will unlock and lock to the this rack. So you can easily take this one on and off with no problems. Pretty much just snaps into the rack, and you just give it a little snap. Make sure the key is in the right position, and it snaps right onto the plate, and it's very secure. When it's attached to this, the only way you're gonna get into it is somebody knifes the bag. You're like, come on, you know. Also includes a little padlock, like a little travel style padlock if you do wanna lock the contents in here. But the versatility doesn't stop there. So you have the main storage area, and if it's attached to your rack, you could easily take it on and off, as I suggested. Each side there's two little pouches to put some extras in there. Include some extra straps. These are like have a slight elastic to them, so you could also put this bag on the back of the seat if you don't have a rack, and kind of strap it through the seat. So keep that in mind, but it's typically designed to be used with a rack, especially considering the plastic base plate that it has with it. And also on the right side, there's also another pouch for a toolkit. I think that's pretty neat. You could put like a Leatherman all-in-one kind of tool, multi-tool in here. You put a couple screwdrivers, and you put some tools in here as well. Not sure what that is. And another pouch right there. Pretty neat, along with room to put like a wallet or a phone when you're traveling. Moving on back into the main storage area. Open this up, instructions, the hardware to mount it in place. And as with a lot of covers out of Europe, includes a waterproof nylon and vinyl cover that goes over the whole entire bag, kind of keeps the water out of it if you're riding through a rainstorm and you don't want the materials inside to get wet. So a little sack right there to put that in. It's got a dust cover that pulls out of the front. That's just regular ballistic nylon. It pulls right out of the little pocket in the front, and it just goes right over the whole entire bag. It's pretty nifty. I like that. Like what the seats used to come with on the Vespas. I still buy that seat cover, but it just tucks right in there, real easy. But if you're looking for the truly waterproof cover, that's included. And you're wondering what this last little pouch is? There's a carry strap in here. And that unzips out, and there's a little strap in here that goes along with it. It's got another zippered compartment underneath with some rigidizing plastic in there to kind of give the bag some shape. So pretty versatile bag. It's not gonna quite hold a full face helmet. Hold like a 3/4 size helmet or a half helmet, like a single bag of groceries, other materials, and zip it all up and lock it down, lock it to the plate, put a small padlock around the zipper, and I would say it's fairly secure. So thanks again for watching this video, kind of mostly featuring new Faco accessories that fit the new Vespa GTS 300. But as I stated, many of them fit the older models, or they're universal, as with the 2 bags I covered. Check them out on scooterwest.com. If you missed the description or the part numbers, just look in the description. I have all the part numbers in the description of the video. Along with the videos to follow will be installation videos of all these accessories, step by step on how you can install these accessories at home. Very easy to install accessories. Can definitely spruce up your bike for about half the price of the original Piaggio accessories, but they're nice quality, made in Italy accessories. You can follow our YouTube channel if you're new and you just stumbled across this video. Subscribe to the channel, it helps us out. We have pretty much the most number of subscribers of any of the Vespa channels here in 2020, April. Hit the notification bell, kind of updates you on the weekly videos that I come out with. Mostly about modern Vespas, but many how-tos on the vintage Vespas. Thanks again for watching. It's Robot here. See you next time, and ride safe.